All right, so look, very first Q&A. I'm gonna just get straight into it. Questions from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm gonna answer a couple real quick. This is different than what I expected. Somebody said, what do you do when you're running out of memory on your DJ laptop? And it says, sincerely, a DJ with 5 gigs left on a 1 terabyte hard drive. So for that, I would say put all of your music on an external hard drive and then maybe sort through some of the stuff that's on your computer and things that you don't play on a regular. Maybe just keep that stuff on a hard drive, whether you get like a solid state hard drive and you always take that with you, just in case you might need some of those extra tracks. But to free up space on your computer, I would say take off some music that you don't play normally, and free up that space. First part of the question says, what tools do you use to stay organized with your different commitments and obligations? With me, for the longest time, I've had, I kind of struggle with being organized. Like recently, I started writing stuff down. Like I actually have a notebook. Is my notebook in here? If my notebook was in the room, I would grab it right now. Wait, I think it might be in the room. Actually, yeah. Boom. Okay, this notebook right here, it's nothing fancy. It's just, line, sheets of paper. And I use this almost every day. So whether I'm writing like a to-do list, it's something I want to do later today or do tomorrow, or just like any kind of plans, I'll write a lot of stuff down. Because I used to type notes in my phone, but that just seems to kind of get lost if I'm doing other stuff on my phone, whether it's checking email or Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I don't tend to look at my notes as much. But when I have a notebook, I'll check stuff off as I do it. And then, I feel real accomplished once I look up and the whole page is checked off and I've done everything. So that's a tool that really helps, writing things down. Let's see. So, like I said, my first Q&A, but I think I want to switch it up a little bit. And I got my homie in the building.
Oh, what's good? We're here on the Beatz blog. Off the record Beatz blog, exclusive, first time actually.
So yeah, man, my guy DJ Rhêtorík. Give him some background info before we just jump in.
So, some background info. I think the first crazy fact that everybody on Beatz blog needs to know is that the first vlog that I was ever in was Beatz blog in like 2000.
Oh man, that was a minute ago.
12.
Yeah.
When I was a very thirsty DJ that had no job. I was still in college. It was so bad. But he still respected me somehow. And now we're here. While I'm not, reminiscing on my days of being a thirsty DJ, I am now the touring DJ for the rap artist Logic. I also used to tour with a pop artist named John Bellion. He's doing his thing now. And outside of that, I have a vlog called Off the Record. I just hit my 50th episode, which is insane because I just started it, 6 months ago or so. And that's about it. A lot of other things on the horizon that I can't really talk about right now. So that's all that I can give you.
Exclusive.
But here on Mo Beats' first Q&A, I'm here, I'm in town, I'm finally in LA with a couple seconds off. He has a couple seconds off, so we figured why not give you a touring DJ Q&A.
Exactly.
So we're gonna get to the Twitter right now, see what you guys asked, find the good questions. I know everybody out there asked incredible questions. Hopefully we can get to all of them. That's what we're gonna do right now.
Oh, wait, so let me just also let you guys know. Like I said, we're at the studio right now, and we're sitting on turntable cases. Just like, real DJs. But we don't have any chairs in the studio right now. This is the only thing we could find to sit on. So that explains that. Just to let you know.
This is actually a very big key to being a successful DJ is you have to sit on your turntables. It's really becoming one with your equipment. Namaste. All right, let's get to some of these questions. Ask the DJs, do you play 2K?
I don't really play 2K. I more so play Call of Duty. So
I play neither. I'm terrible. NBA Jam, come see me.
I was actually just playing NBA Jam a couple days ago.
Wait, really?
Yes.
Like on an emulator?
Yeah.
Oh, that's NBA Jam stream coming soon.
Yes.
All right. So this is a two-part question. We already answered first half. Favorite part of being on tour, we already answered that. And your first ever show being a DJ. I'm actually really interested in this.
Let me see. Oh, it's crazy. I remember this. So, like I said, I started DJing back in high school, and then some friends that were in my class were having like a backyard party, and my mom. This was before I could even I wasn't even driving. So like my mom dropped me off. I had my turntables in the back seat, my speakers in the back seat, and then I took them over my friend's house, and they had this is like a backyard barbecue, and I was just back there DJing. I had my turntable set up, and also had like a little CD player set up, and then hooked it up to the mixer just in case if it was like some songs that I didn't have the record for. But I like burned all these hot track CDs. Like I would like play the joints from there. That was my very first gig. Actually, wait, let me see. I might have to change the battery.
Oh, it's about to die? Battery died. We're back though. That's DJ. Oh yeah, first ever show being DJ. So my first ever party, I guess, I was 17 or 18 in high school, and it was in this basement, and I don't think my parents even knew I was doing the party. I think they were asleep at that point, and I took out their Bose 321 surround sound system.
Oh wow.
Yep. Set it back up when I got back home. Took it out, set it up in this person's basement. Definitely should have been there. There were kids from my high school acting as security with things that they shouldn't have had on their person to be a security guard at that age. And I set up my turntable and a mixer on top of a piano, and then my other turntable was on like one of those, I don't know, easy bake oven table looking things. And my laptop was on a chair beside me, and that's how I DJ'd and paid my way. And then my first ever actual show and concert, and what I still say to this day was the moment that made me go, dang, I really want to be a concert DJ. Mac Miller went on tour for his mixtape Kids. I think it had just come out like a couple months before. Shout out Clockwork. Clockwork didn't exist with him yet, so I had to DJ for him while also DJing for all the other rappers at this show. And I just thought it was such an incredible experience. Like, up to that point, I had only done parties in clubs. So doing that at 19 years old and seeing what it was like to DJ for a crowd and had that reaction, to be able to talk and be able to have a personality, that was really cool. And that was my first ever real show, and the show that made me want to be a DJ. Last question from another incredible DJ, Wally Sparks. This is an incredible question. Which allows the most freedom as a DJ? Performing on stage, rocking a party, or doing a mixed show on the radio?
Rocking a party, I would say. Just because DJing for an artist, the artist has set songs that they are going to perform, and then with DJing a mix show, most radio stations you have limitations as far as the music you can play. Like I can't just download this new song today and then play it on the radio most of the times. Like there's guidelines, but then when it comes to a party, like you have freedom to kind of rock how you want to. Like if I just downloaded this song and I think it's crazy and I want to play it at the party tonight, like there's nobody that's gonna be standing next to me saying like, oh no, you can't play this new music right now, you gotta play this. It's like, nah, at a party you just, as the DJ, you control the tempo for the party. So that, I would say that's the most freedom right there in the clubs.
I have to agree 100%. Obviously, I have no experience with the mix show radio side, but between the two, performing on stage or rocking a party, I really wanted to say performing on stage for a second, but then I thought about it, you only have a set window, so there's not that much freedom in there. Whereas when you're rocking a party, you have complete control over everything from the moment you step in the building until you are done as a DJ, and you can take them on whatever journey you want or whatever journey you feel like they will go on. You can take it as far left field as you want with all the new songs. You can take it as far right field as you want with all the old songs. And even play some of your own stuff and hide it in there. There's just so much freedom with saying, you know, this is my house, vibe out to what I feel like playing, and you know, to a certain extent. And I think that's the reason why still to this day people will come into the club and say, can you play my record? Because there's that freedom there. And when people already feel a certain vibe, then they associate those new records with those vibes, and that's, I feel like, how they kind of make their way through. But yeah, that concludes your first Q&A.
Yes, very first Q&A.
That's crazy.
And, yeah, we did this, man. Make sure I put your description in. Make sure I put the link for your page in the description.
Off the record.
Yeah.
I think you mind showing me some drone stuff now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Drone time.